Hi, I'm Angela Zoe here at the 2018 Canadian Science Policy Conference. I'm joined right now by Cate Murray, who is the Executive Director of Stem Cell Network. Thank you for being here, Ms. Murray, and welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So to begin, can you tell us a little bit about the work that you do at Stem Cell Network and how it relates to science policy?
Sure. So the Stem Cell Network has a vision to capitalize on Canada's stem cell research strength for the benefit of Canadians. And for how that connects into policy, a large part of the work we do is with ethicists and legal experts and those who are working on social and policy issues across the country. And that community is a central part of the Stem Cell Network, and the work that they do really has helped to drive science policy in this country on topics such as the Assisted Human Reproduction Act, on clinical trials, on regulations for emerging technologies, a wide variety of issues that are relevant for stem cell research.
That's really interesting. What would you say is unique about your job? What do you love about it, and at the same time, what are some challenges that you faced in your position?
Well, the Stem Cell Network right now, we're in an unusual position where we're looking to secure and stabilize funding for the research that we support, the training activities that we do, and the policy advice that we give. And so my job is a lot about making sure that we have that secure, stable funding environment in place. So that Canadians are going to ultimately be able to benefit from stem cell research and the therapies and technologies that researchers from across the country are bringing forward.
So what do you love about doing that job?
What do I love about it? Well, you know, I think what I love about it is the intersection of my background between communications and policy and government relations. There's not a day that goes by where I don't have to draw on each one of those things for my job. I'm always thinking about how we communicate our science. I'm thinking about what we need to be doing to educate and inform our government at the political and bureaucratic levels. And I'm also very much thinking around the policies and where we fit into Canadian science landscape. And so I really love the fact that I can bring that all together. I'd also say that I love the field. Stem cells were pioneered by two Canadians in the 60s. This is a Canadian science. We continue to punch above our weight, and the research community that exists in this country, they're highly collaborative, they're ambitious, and they're bold, and it's an honor to get to work with them.
So on the topic of communications, and I'm glad you brought that up, I understand that earlier this morning you participated in a panel called Fake News, Fake Therapies, right? Which I believe is focused on the fight against unproven stem cell therapies in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
How did that go, and what are some issues that were brought up and take-home messages from the panel?
We were really excited to be able to present this topic at CSPC. The session went really well. We were really pleased with the interaction and the engagement that we had from those who were participating in the session. Ultimately, for us, this is about the safety of Canadians and the safety of patients. Stem cell research, it's still fairly new. It was just discovered in the 60s. We've moved it now from a basic science to where we're bringing stem cell therapies into the clinic. But that takes a lot of time and effort. In the meantime, the issue that we're facing is that there are companies who are offering treatments that haven't been regulated, that haven't been approved by Health Canada or the FDA. They're taking money out of the pockets of vulnerable people and families. They're offering therapies that may lead to long-term adverse health impacts. That's very serious. And today in the session, there's a woman from Calgary who got up and spoke. And she was talking about how companies were coming up from the United States. They were advertising and they were saying, if you come and sign up with us and hear about us, we'll give you a free night stay in a hotel when you come for your therapy in the US. So to me, the message is, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
So final question, what do you think is the greatest value of the CSPC?
The CSPC, I've been coming to this conference every year since it started. Well, okay, there was one year I had the flu, so I wasn't here for that.
You're excused.
Thank you. But the value of this organization is that it brings together academics, those who work in science policy, those who are science communicators, all together in a very unique forum to discuss the Canadian context. What do we need to do as a society to move forward, to be on the cutting edge and be able to compete internationally? CSPC is a really phenomenal forum for discussion and for networking, and I'm really thrilled to be able to be part of it.
And we're thrilled to have you.
Well, thank you.
Before we go, for those at home who want to learn a little bit more about what we talked about today, where can you direct them to get more information about your work?
Well, I would direct you to our website. So that's www.stemcellnetwork.ca. I'd also tell you that we're in the midst of running a campaign in support of stem cell research, and there's a petition that we've placed online at change.org, and you can get to that petition either through our website or just going to change.org. It's in support of investment, continued investment in stem cell research and in the stem cell network. We're at a tipping point in this country. Canada is on the leading edge of driving therapies and technologies into the clinic and the market. This requires sustained support, and we really need Canadians to help back us in that.
That sounds very exciting. I just want to thank you for being here. That was a great interview and a very insightful discussion. And we hope to see you next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you.